phenotype person. Okay, right. So if we would come here and we look at this example, right? So this is the first page with the orange cat. Okay, so cats are very, let's read them together. Cats are very popular pet in UK. They might come and go when they want, but they need to be careful, when you're looking after them. So here we have like a little bit of an introduction, about cats. Okay, of course we all know what cats are, but then it says this. It gave you a fact saying cats are very popular in UK, which is true. It's very interesting as well. They might come and go when they want. So that shows how cats are. They're very, very independent. I'm sure you know if you have had a cat before. Alright, right here we have a table about what the food and the drink the cats eat and drink. So, and the environment that they need to have in order to stay alive. So the first one is cat eats meat. They are not vegetarians, okay? So they drink clean water. The clean water must be put out for them to drink so that they stay healthy. So obviously, if you've given them, some like insects or animals don't care if the water is like clean and it doesn't really affect their bodies, but cats are very sensitive animals, so once you give them dirty water, they might die. Alright, so about the environment. So cats need a dry, comfortable place to live, okay? So an interesting fact about cats is that they live like, they live as if they're kings and queens of the world. So they are very needy animals. That's my personal opinion. They often like having a few places to sleep. So they like to, change whenever they have the mood for it. So cats are easily scared, so they need places where they feel safe. Under beds or on top of shelves are good places. So these are basically animals that, they're wired like this. So they're created as if, the world is a dangerous place. They always have in mind the world is a dangerous place. So the place for them to sleep must be a safe place to them in order for them to, have a good night's sleep. So cat behavior. If a cat does any of these things, it might mean that they are distressed. So licking themselves a lot. That means they feel dirty, or they feel like there's something is like on their fur or something, so they lick themselves in order to clean themselves, okay? So hiding more often, so they disappear for no reason. Sleeping hunched up. So obviously, I've only had a cat for 2 weeks. I don't know if they're really how they sleep if they're distressed, but I'm guessing this is like their paws up. Sometimes you need to guess the meaning of some words and some sentences. This is very, very interesting. Important for your checkpoint exams. Okay. So if a cat shows this behavior, it can mean they are in pain. So being bad-tempered or angry, doing that awful sound when they're very, very angry, if they often do that, that means they're in pain. So disappearing for a long time, again, they're like hiding or disappearing, keeping away from people, so they don't trust you if you're causing them pain. Right. So as you can see, this very, very short report, right? It's written very simply, and it's in very few sentences. First of all, this could be a paragraph, right? Or the first part could be a paragraph and a few bullet points. It's like a paragraph. It's not a paragraph, obviously. A paragraph is a few sentences combined together and written in a piece or like a part of the paper. But it's like this is one sentence and 3 bullet points. One sentence, 3 bullet points. And if I would skim and scan that report, my eyes would immediately go to distress and pain, and I would understand that, oh, okay, so if the cats are distressed, this will happen to them. If they're in pain, this will happen to them. So it's like a subheading, same job as a subheading it does, okay? How to treat a cat. Cats will come for a cuddle when they need feel ready. So you must not try to force them to sit on your knee or stroke them. So remember, each cat is an individual, so will behave differently. So, right, so this is an important fact. So that's why we have it in a box. Okay, things to remember: cats need exercise. They need to go outside and have toys to play with. So they like socializing as much as humans, right? So cats need to scratch their claws to keep them sharp. If they are not given a proper scratching post, they might use the sofa. So so your sofa will be in trouble, and all of it will be ripped off if you didn't give it the right toy, or like you didn't take care of its nails. So look after them properly, and your cat will be your best friend. So um, obviously this is instructional report on how to take care of a cat. Your homework for this lesson would be a few questions answered about this particular instructional report. I hope you have a very wonderful day. Enjoy and study well.